Now, the Lakers have options. If I was the Lakers, I would probably be targeting the Memphis.
Welcome back to NBA Cinema, y'all. Today, we've got to dive into LeBron James and Rich Paul again. Lately, it feels like every other day, Rich Paul's podcast is dropping, and it's all about the inner workings of the Lakers, taking shots at Michael Jordan and pushing a narrative that just isn't authentic. People are tired of it. Now, we've got to break down some of the things LeBron recently said because he's catching heat for admitting, I'm 41 years old, every back-to-back is going to be evaluated.
For San Antonio.
You guys know that.
I gotta ask.
You guys know that. You gotta ask for it. I'm 41 years old. Of course, there's always
Didn't
every
look like
back
it.
to back.
Didn't look like it.
Every back to back for the rest of the season is TBD. I am 41. I got the most minutes in NBA history.
True.
Bank it right now, okay? What are we talking about?
It's just you don't look like you're 41 on the court.
But I am. Look at my birth certificate, December 30th, 1984, 4:39 p.m. That's when I was born.
Oh, I never knew your birth time before.
I ain't got, when I came out, slapped the doctor in the ass.
I have no problem with LeBron sitting out some back-to-backs, but if you're going to miss games, we still expect effort when he's on the floor. Look at this play. The defense is sloppy, slow walks right to the rim. Then you see J.J. Redick in the huddle trying to get the team aligned. And LeBron, he's off to the side, arms crossed, not even listening. J.J. Redick is warning it's going to be an uncomfortable practice, but you already know he can't check LeBron. Dude is the reason he even has the job. Don't sell the media that narrative. Then there's that aggressive look toward DeAndre Ayton everyone's talking about online, claiming LeBron's mentally checked out. And yeah, this is exactly what happens when you let him do everything for years and then try to switch it up. He's still on the roster. He opted in. This is the package you get. Meanwhile, Rich Paul keeps stirring the pot with comments like this.
Now, the Lakers have options. If I was the Lakers, I would probably be targeting the Memphis Grizzlies as a trade partner
For?
Jaren Jackson.
Yeah. That'd be a great fit.
I would.
For whom?
Well, that's the thing, because you got to figure out the package. But some way, somehow, I would be trying to get Jaren Jackson, maybe get back G.G. Jackson and Jackson Associates, because he's a young player that you can develop, got good size, can shoot the ball. But I think if you're building around Luka going forward, which they are,
You need a guy like that.
you need that anchor. And Jaren doesn't want to be a part of a rebuild. They just put Ja Morant on the market, right? Saying that they're willing to trade him, et cetera.
It's a great call.
So I think that would be a trade partner for me. Now, the package just goes out is what you have to decide. Because if you're able to trade out expirings and give up the last first round pick you got, that could be one scenario, right? Or you can say, let me withhold that, but this comes with
Reaves.
This comes with a very unemotional attachment because Austin is beloved, which he should be.
But he's about to get paid.
He's an underdog. And here's the thing. If there's a world where you can do what's best for your team and do what's best for Austin, because Austin deserves to get paid right now. I love him as a Laker, but if that is a situation where we get in balance, because if you put all the money into just the backcourt, and then you're kind of like your flexibility is restricted going forward to fill out the rest of the team, then that's kind of like riding when you just have the training wheels on your bike, but the one training wheel is off and it kind of leans. That's kind of like that,
Called
right?
listing,
And I think
yeah.
people, so that's one aspect of it.
So this comes from a guy whose top client, LeBron James, was commanding huge contracts, taking up most of the team's cap and leaving the rest of the roster to be filled out. Let Austin get paid, a guy who went undrafted. Let him earn his money first. Let him hit max value from his team, and then they can figure out the rest. If he ends up as a trade asset and the team decides to go with Luka instead, once Luka proves healthy and they start building around him, then fine, trade him as needed. By that point, he's already got his money, and the team could get more value for him because he's making more. He's still young. We know what Luka needs around him. Athletic wings to cover his defensive assignments, guys like Levert or Gafford back there to block shots when his man beats him so he can dominate the ball and do his thing. He needs a lob threat, someone who can take shots without moving off the ball, basically complementing his style. Austin Reaves isn't Kyrie Irving. Kyrie can score in and out of rhythm, and that skill helped get them to the finals. So if I'm Austin Reaves' agent and someone comes out talking about my client, my response is simple. Man, shut up. He's in a position where respect is due, period. He's just trying to get paid, plain and simple. And the only reason people are framing it this way is that they want the Lakers to be built around LeBron James for his final run. Before the season even started, they came out saying LeBron wants to play for a championship, making it clear he's not just interested in being part of any team. So now, suddenly, Austin is being labeled bench bait or a trade piece, all while they're trying to sell it like it's for Austin's benefit. And the next point people might bring up, and I cut him off before he got to it, was about how adding someone like Jaren Jackson alongside Luka and Austin would max out the team's money. Man, I don't want to hear that. Let the young man get his bag. You wouldn't want someone talking about LeBron like this when he was young, and I'm not even comparing Austin to LeBron. I'm just saying young players deserve their maximum contracts while they're in their prime or just before it. So coming out here and spinning it this way, it may not directly hurt anyone, but it's definitely not a good look. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.